Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the market, to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, March 14, 2018. The market started up, the Dow Jones started up 100 points higher this morning, despite the negative news that we had. But then it didn't go anywhere. The market came right back down. And it's not accelerating right now, but who knows? What happened is that Donald Trump, according to Reuters, Donald Trump would put some pressure on China, as he said he was going to create an undefined restriction of investment. And he could increase he could how can I say that, just put some special taxes on many kind of product. Actually, they say over $60 billion of Chinese goods. And so what happened this morning? It seems like Boeing has taken the load, because the market think that Boeing would be one of the first to be targeted by China. That will certainly react to that. But it's just like pre-news. Donald Trump let go some rumors. It's taken by Reuters, and then he's looking at the market, see what's happening. It's not that bad. He's gonna go for it. If the market reacts too bad, he's going to soften a little bit. So we're not sure exactly what's gonna happen. It could have been a stronger correction, but the last time with aluminum and steel, he started on a very tough speech, I'd say, and finally he softened toward the end, and he didn't put the tax on the Mexico and Canada. So the market thinks the same thing a little bit. They may think he's not going to be as tough as he wants to see. He wants to look at. But for the moment, it's going down. It's negative. and I think we should avoid increasing the number of long position in our portfolio. There are a few exceptions that are going up, but they are quite rare today. So as you see now, the Nasdaq market bounced back not long ago, and now it's returning at the moment on the downside. And look at the Dow, it does the same. The SPY is doing the same thing, and the TSX is going towards a new low for the day too. So I mean, the situation has to be, you know, why taking so much risk? You know, because if you keep saying things about China like that, sooner or later the market is going to come back down. So it's getting, you know, now it's not even the question of is this company it's good or not. It's a matter of what Donald Trump will reveal. And on the cannabis also, it's negative today because we have a few stocks that are going down, and seems like they could break down once more, like weed here, which has totally has shown recently one bullish cycle, sideways movement, and then it's back on the downside. And most of the stocks are getting close to their support. There is a risk of breaking down there. Look at Afria, that bounced back a little bit earlier, and now it's coming down here again, following that same downtrend here. So and hey, look, it did accelerate while we were looking at it. So avoid buying the cannabis. Check on your support, because there are so many supports there in the very short term. So I think if you look at HMMJ, it's quite clear to see where the support is, you know. So that's where it is. So we wouldn't like to see HMMG breaking through 1875, because that would mean that some other stocks are getting through their support. And there are many in this situation right now. You know, one day it goes down and one day it goes up. So we don't know yet which direction we're going to take. But, you know, just in case it's going to be down, I think you better wait to see a new bullish cycle somewhere before buying any more of those stocks. Oh, okay. Thanks, Marielle. Marielle's I've asked her this morning what to do with his American with Barrick Gold, and what happened on Barrick Gold, because my concern is, let's see it this way here. The gold is not going up anymore, you know, but during that time the gold stock went up for 3 days, including today, which was a small increase, and so Barrick did it, and Gold Corp did it, you know, and Oceana Gold did it. A couple of stocks did it, but not many. Look how timid it's been on Agnico Eagle. And in most of the stocks, not many stock has reacted on the upside. So what's happening now with as far as I'm concerned with Barrick, is that, you know, if you bought Barrick or Gold Corp at the early stage there, you cannot go too far on the downside. So the higher you paid, the higher you have to exit also. So you know, so at least you better be with a small profit than a loss. That's what I'd say. I sold CIA in Toronto. CIA, that's Champion. Yeah, Champion Iron Mine. Because I'm worried if market goes down, usually most goes down, and bought HDX. Is it a good move? Okay, I understand. Champion is not doing anything these days. HXD goes really with the TX60. So now you have to evaluate the TX60. So far, if you look at it, it's totally overbought. It's at a double resistance there. So chances to have a downward move here are pretty great, okay? So it's and it started already, but it all will depend of what they're going to say over the next few days. I would do it on HXday, not very far from here, just past 925 on the TX60. Okay, with 925 being here, just underneath this support there. We're going to the break.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Fine. Okay, I'm back. Oh, what is this? Okay, no, that is not right. There are some question here that has nothing to do with it. Okay, good. You see that, Max? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see it this way. Oh, maybe this way. So CA, no, I have the same problem again here. Okay, so the questions are all mixed up. Send me a test, please, Max. Okay, see what's gonna happen. Okay, so I have no more question here. So, you know, that's where we are right now. I mean, the market is at the bottom of the day there. It's a double bottom everywhere. The trend is still a downtrend everywhere. On the Dow, it even accelerated over this morning after the opening. So it's not looking good. And we're at the beginning of that thing, you know. So it's just the first almost rumor reported by Reuters that Trump is going to attack China, not with arms and bullets, but with economical measures. So now, you know, so he really wants to you know, when you ask something, you are almost certain to get something at least. So he may not be getting whatever he wants, but I think he's going to go for it. And whenever he comes out with something that is going to be clearer, the market can accelerate on the downside. So it may be not certain enough to short a lot on the market, but you should be wary enough to limit it, the number of position you would acquire. So look, the energy stocks are now going down. The mining started up; they are not at zero, and the gold is threatening to break the support at the moment. So 5 minutes to go. Look, the telecom are doing bad too. They're negative. They're in bearish cycle. So it's pretty hard. Someone told me this morning, said, "Is there anything I can buy on the TS6?" But I think you shouldn't even try. You shouldn't even be trying to buy something. I mean, buying long, buying a stock because you want it to go up at the spot we are sitting right now. I mean, it's the other way that could be if the market continues this correction. So it can happen that for many days the stock is gonna go back down. So far, the Dow Jones is still negative. These are all negative peaks, and it's heading towards the support. So I have no problem targeting 24,200, and it's 24.7 now. So I mean, there's still another 500 points until reaching the support there. So when the market is negative, when the sectors are negative, like the energy sector, like the gold sector, which is not reacting on the upside, even though we had a few days of increase in the mining, it's still within a downtrend. And look at consumer discretionary is in correction, telecom is in correction, breaking a support today. The financials are going nowhere. The industrials are beginning a correction. We have corrections beginning almost everywhere. So it is getting very risky. Okay, I got your question, Max. It's just that there are so many other things that came in at the same time. So I have to check if there is some others. So right now, my call is to hold, check your support, check out all of those sideway movement, neutral movement we had right now. If the market start accelerating on the downside, and if you start having support being broken, I consider it is more important to reduce the positions than to buy some other, and turn some of it into short position whenever it accelerates on the downside. But for so far, it just no one seems to be risking to buy. So it's not going down fast, but it's going down steady, So look, it's just going down steady. So no one is trying to reverse the trend. That's not what's happening. So we see more worries than confident at the moment. So and that's what we have to keep in mind. So sometimes there are places that buying anything could be more risky. Let's see. Here, just for instance, I have 1 minute left, so I'm going to take something on, let's say, just say, on the Dow Jones, for instance. Okay, look, if I'm going to there and then asking for today's quote, you see there's much more red there than green in here. So and that's what shows a market that is very negative. And if I do it, I do that same thing. I'm just asking right. Let's see. No, I didn't have the right thing. I'm putting now the largest mover for the day. A few seconds left. And so on the TS6 there are much more red than green, so that should be sending us a signal. So until this correction is over, slow down the buying the stocks. Okay, so thanks very much for attending. The show is going to be is recorded, so he's going to be available in delay in a few minutes from now. Thanks for attending.